What's the experience that scarred you forever, that you will never forget?
When I was about 5 years old, my parents did something that stayed with me for over 40 years. As vivid as if it happened yesterday. We were out sightseeing, and I was having so much fun that I didn't want to leave. I threw a tantrum like kids do, refusing to get in the car. My parents warned me, but I didn't listen. I was stubborn, determined to stay in that moment forever. Then, they did something I never expected. They got in the car and drove away. I remember standing there frozen for a second, before the panic set in. My little legs started running as fast as they could, tears streaming down my face, screaming for them to come back. The car was already disappearing down the road, and I felt this crushing fear. What if they don't come back? What if they leave me here forever? They did come back, of course. A few minutes later, the car reappeared, and my mom opened the door, her face stern. "See what happens when you don't listen?" she said. "It's your fault we had to do that." I climbed into the car, shaking, my heart still racing. I didn't say a word the whole ride home. Even now, decades later, I can still feel that moment, the fear, the helplessness, the confusion. I know they thought they were teaching me a lesson, but what I learned wasn't about listening or behaving. What I learned was that love could feel conditional, that I could be left behind if I didn't do what was expected of me.